like...
Yeah, you were saying. Wait. Quickly for context, Jay. Actually, do you want to say the context?
Context, we're just talking about girls and work and stuff. We're talking about, well, like, let's just start filming, so, you know.
So,
but, like, I was in the bar, and then we were just talking. And then I was like, oh, I watched Bridgerton. And then some girl said she watched Bridgerton. Fuck you. Some girl said she watched Bridgerton. And then another girl said she watched Bridgerton. And then they were like... I just realized they were all girls.
Yeah, bare girls watch Bridgerton.
Fucking hell. But then, wait. And then I was like, oh. And then I can't remember what the conversation was. And then we started comparing Marvel and DC. And I say Marvel, which I say is a fact. I say is a fact. DC comics is better than Marvel comics. DC has better heroes, better villains, everything. But whatever. And then we're talking about that. And then these men were like, oh, I watch Marvel. And I'm like, what? And then another girl said she watched, all the, like 3 girls said they watch Marvel. And then we started talking about anime. Man, them were saying they watch animes. It does not. I was shocked.
Bro, let me give you a revelation right now, yeah. It is the year of our Lord 2024, yeah.
Great.
Marvel and anime are now mainstream, you know that, right?
And they're normal now.
Exactly.
They're not geeky.
So, you know, it's not like bare girls watch anime nowadays, bare girls watch Marvel.
That doesn't make
Every time a Marvel film comes out, it's basically an international event. Do you get what I'm saying?
True.
So like, it's that popular. It's something that everybody shows up for. So of course, girls are gonna like it too. Do you know? Same with anime, especially when anime is on Netflix nowadays. Do you get what I'm saying? And everybody, not every girl, but a lot of girls kind of do want to be known as like, you know, the chill girl who watches anime, because it does get them a bit more male attention, unfortunately. Because niggas will see that a girl watches anime and just absolutely lose their shit and be like, oh my god, wife, blah blah. Bro, you're not special because you watch anime. I wish I could tell them that, but like, I know it's crazy for me to say that, but it's like, you're human just like me. You just happen to be interested in something. It doesn't put you any higher than other people.
Because the stuff you expect girls to be interested in is like romance, I mean, I know it's very stereotypical and very, I don't know if it's misogynist, but like, you know, makeup, romance, reality TV show. So when you actually hear girls, which they are way more now than before, you see girls saying like, oh yeah, I watch like, oh, JJK, and like, they're like, but the thing is that there's some that have watched anime for guys, but then there's some that watches anime. What would you class as
anime for guys, if that makes sense?
No, I mean watch anime to impress a guy. Or like to go, like let's say a guy's watching Attack on Titan, they go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that because this guy's watching it so we can watch it together.
Imagine if the guy they like is watching One Piece and she starts to watch. Do you know how long One Piece is? She'll go be there forever. They'll be so pissed.
Like, bro, they'll be so pissed. And I'm like, this is like, some girls will just watch it for some guy, and they'll just watch like One Piece, Death Note, and just 1 or 3 animes. But then there's some girls that actually watch it.
Or even worse,
like
they'll watch anime movies on Netflix. Anime movies.
Well, you've never watched an anime movie?
No, I have, but I'm saying like I remember, my ex,
Okay.
I feel like I said this before, I don't know. But when we first like met, she was trying to impress me by telling me that she's into anime and everything. And then, you know, when I asked, so what animes do you watch? And she named the animes, and they were all coincidentally movies that you can find on Netflix. I was like,
oh.
If you watch anime movies on Netflix, please don't tell people you watch anime, because that's not anime. It's anime.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's anime, yeah. But it's not like anime. What people think of when they think of anime.
Yeah.
You're watching, you know. Like,
yeah, I understand.
It feels like I'm gatekeeping, but surely I got a point here.
I understand what you mean, yeah.
You can't go around telling people, oh, I watch anime too, and then it's only anime movies on Netflix.
It's like, just, that's not exactly, and it's never anime movie, just animation. Like,
no, it's anime.
Like
but just the movies. It could be the anime movies from like a TV show, like Evangelion, for example, has the movies on Netflix, but not the actual TV show.
Oh.
So somebody could watch the movies and then proceed to stay, oh yeah, I watch Evangelion.
But you only just
watch the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I feel like, you know, the TV shows are a tier above the movies, definitely. But then there's some anime movies that are just goated, like Akira, for example.
Oh my god.
Goated movie right there.
There's there's one that I've been, like, I watched. I think I showed it to you. Like, I showed you a scene from it. Oh, I want to eat your
Like,
pancreas.
I know what you're talking about. It was called that.
Yeah, I want to eat your pancreas.
That's such a weird.
I know.
They always have wild
I
ass
know.
names. Bro.
Like, I literally was watching. I still haven't finished it to this day, and it's pissing me off.
Damn.
It's good. It's quite good. And there's one called Your Lie in April or something. I can't remember what it's called, but something April Lie. That's also good, but I don't know. But
Back to girls and anime.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Like just hearing a girl that watches anime, like they can not repeatedly, they can name couple animes they've watched, not just 5. If you can name more than 5 animes, then I'm impressed.
Really? I don't really care if I'm honest with
No,
you.
that
When
you've
a girl tells
watched.
me they watch anime, I just take their word for it. Because, like, who am I to be like, oh, you watch anime? Okay, name top 5 animes. Like, you're such a nerd if you do that. I'm not even going to hold you.
Like, it's just
I'll
like
never do that.
you need to name more. You can't just say like first mainstream and the 2 anime you watch.
What do you mean you can't say main? They can say
No,
whatever the
not
fuck they
not
wanna say.
mainstream, but like something that's you have to have at least one that's not mainstream.
Why?
At least one.
What if my top 5 is like all mainstream? Like,
Okay,
it
go on.
doesn't
What's
make
your-
me any less of
what's
like
your top 5?
My top 5 for animes, yeah. Alright, let me put my fingers up real quick. Dragon Ball Z will always be first and foremost.
For
Or it will always be first and foremost.
everyone,
It's just the first one I fell in love with. Do you get what I mean? Well, technically that's Pokemon, but we don't count that as anime really. Even though it was produced in Japan, so it literally is anime.
I want to count it as like American. I don't know.
It's only because it was like, you know. Why do we not count Pokemon as anime? Actually?
Why don't we count Avatar as anime? Apparently that's
It's because it was made in America. That's why, or Canada. I can't remember which one.
oh yeah.
But anime is like strictly like what that's
Japan.
made in Japan basically. At least I think that's what can be classed as anime. I'm not too sure, but I'd say my top 5: Dragon Ball Z. Oh yes.
Let me look at my list.
Okay, yeah. So 1, Dragon Ball Z. 2, the disastrous. No, is that? Yeah, the disastrous life of Sakike.
Okay.
Death Note. Yeah.
Oh,
Death Note is
fucking sick.
What's that one called? Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
And last one.
I'm getting a Cowboy Bebop tattoo.
Same mums.
I swear to you.
Of you or what?
I'll show you.
Yeah, so I mean that's just sick. Last anime. What anime would I put? Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Let's see. Oh.
But I want this one to say like "See you soon, cowboy" or something.
Oh, that's sick.
Where is
That's sick. Man said see you soon, cowboy. That's so cool.
Yeah. This one. This. No, not fucking this.
No, but I get what you.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, that's
See you
so
soon.
cool, bro. You need to get that.
I
I'm
give
not
it.
lie to you. I look you want to match with you and get that to you now, because that's such a hard
so
tattoo.
fucking-
I won't cap. God.
I know, like.
This nigga Luke convinced me to get an anime tattoo. That's ridiculous. Never in my life would I ever thought I'd get an anime tattoo.
Okay, there's one I found today. Have you watched How to Train Your Dragon?
Why do you actually have a list of animes you've watched?
I don't know. I'm just keeping a list. Some I haven't watched. Some I'm watching.
Oh, okay. That's okay. First, I thought it was just animes I've watched.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Have I watched
Wait,
what?
How to Train Your Dragon? Obviously.
I thought that was a movie.
No.
There's an anime of it too.
No, not anime, like the show.
Oh yeah.
So I found this one today, earlier today. What do you think about this? No? Oh, there's some I found as well. What about this? Let me see. Wait, okay. Wait.
Maybe it's just me.
Wait.
Oh wait, my top 5. What's the last anime I'd put in there? You know what? Oh. I kind of want to put it there because I really, really, really enjoy it. Yeah, why not? My Hero Academia.
Fair enough. Apparently the new season is very trash.
Oh, what?
No, very trash.
Fuck's
I don't
sake.
know. What's mine?
What? Yeah,
I think you're the one who even made me watch Cowboy Bebop.
Wait,
actually.
was that? I suggested it to you, did I?
Oh yeah, when we're trying to find like what is it? the intro for the podcast. And then we're gonna use Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, wait, let me actually go watch this. And then I started watching it.
Yeah, it's honestly so good.
It's so fucking
Such
good.
a good anime. Do you know what anime I want to watch? Not me forgetting the name. I forgot the name. Fuck.
It's
from the 90s, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's these like 4 teenagers. And they have to like, I think, save the world or something stupid.
I have no fucking clue.
I have the name in my head, but I don't know if it's like the correct name. Let me see. How do you spell it again? Oh yeah, it's that Yu Yu Hakusho.
Wait,
Let me show you.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, this anime.
Oh yeah.
I need to watch that. Have you watched it?
No, I've seen it.
I need to watch it. Apparently, it's good.
Okay, top 5. I feel like number 1 has to be Attack on Titan. It has to be. Great fucking TV.
Really that good.
Just great. You still haven't watched it, have you?
I never
Oh
will.
my god. Why not?
Isn't it mad long?
It's not. It's just 4 seasons.
How many episodes?
Probably 20
Per season or 20 in total?
per season.
Fuck me, that's long.
Probably. I can't remember.
Bro, I still haven't even finished Naruto. You want me to start Attack on Titan? Please, I'm not I struggle to finish it. I'm not even joking.
What, Naruto?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's that one anime I just can't get through.
I'm struggling to even start here. I can't lie to
It's
you.
silly. I feel like watching it as an adult is harder than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I felt like I could actually personally like relate to Naruto. But my dumb ass when I was younger decided to watch it with the filler. Terrible mistake. It has so many episodes with filler.
Sure.
Don't do that. Trying to rewatch it now without the filler, it's definitely going by much quicker, but at the same time, I kind of just don't care really what's going on. I'll be real. I need to really finish it though. I even started Bleach, and I watched like
Bleach.
5 episodes, and then I just
Can't be asked.
just can't be arsed now. Even that one show, Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, apparently you're not meant to say the X though. Just Hunter then, isn't it?
Who the what?
Apparently you're not meant to say the X. I don't know.
I mean, niggas always say Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll still call it Hunter x Hunter. But would you call it worst anime I've watched ever?
I don't like it.
Easily the worst anime I've ever
I
watched.
watched 2 episodes and I can't.
Yeah, same.
I can't.
I watched 4 and I was just like,
What?
I don't like this.
I don't know. I don't get.
Do you know, I feel like it's better if you watch it as a kid. It seems like one of those animes where if you watch
Because
it as a kid.
it started like, you know, back, like not back then, but like the animation.
Yeah, I think around the same time as Naruto.
Like the animation and like the dialogue is just more of when you were younger.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Pokemon. The dialogue, at least. It's very like enthusiastic and energetic. If that makes sense.
Okay, top 5. 1, Attack on Titan. Second has to be JoJo.
Oh, I still need to watch that.
Don't even know which.
I like the outro though.
What, for JoJo?
Yeah, the song. The song.
Third has to be One Punch Man.
Fuck, I forgot about it.
Oh, you forgot?
I'm swapping that out with My Hero Academia. Yeah. I really enjoyed One
I don't
Punch
know
Man.
which one would you say is much better. I mean, One Punch Man or Death Note.
Definite. Sorry, I didn't even need to think about that. Definite as well. One Punch Man is more funny. Definitely.
Funny, yeah.
Very,
Death Note
very,
is just
very good. Yeah.
the tension. The
I
suspense
know.
is
Oh my
so
god.
good.
Like, do you remember to perfectly describe the tension? Do you remember that scene where what was Light doing again? I can't even remember what the fuck he was doing. Something not that deep. Yeah, I think he might have been studying or something. I don't know. And then that one scene where he was eating potato chips. I take the potato chip and eat.
I think I'm gonna get a thing tattoo as well.
That was the first like scene I'd ever seen from Death Note when I was a kid. Maybe you could get a better one.
The one is like if it was red, but why the fuck does red not go on?
No, but red
black
looks nice
skin?
on our skin. What do you mean? I literally have red. It looks nice. Red looks nice on our skin.
Darker red. My shit's faded. The one on my
Oh, you
back.
got it in red?
Yeah, the inside red and it's faded.
Man, it's because you're black.
Like I don't understand. Like it's-
No, I'm joking.
I haven't seen. Obviously, it's on my back. I haven't looked at it.
Oh, yeah, true.
But, like it's faded.
Fuck, man.
But One Punch Man, Death Note, one last one. Probably Cowboy Bebop actually.
Fairs, okay. So we have somewhat similar ones.
Have you watched Black Lagoon?
I know about it, but I've never watched it.
That was quite fun and quite good as well.
Oh shit, Fuzz. Anime, man. Wait, do you want to tell them like what you were telling me in the beginning about the girls? Like about what do you call it? I'm trying to remember what it was now. Fuck. Oh yeah, being too friendly. Let's ask the audience what they think about that. What? Why? You don't feel like you can say it or no?
No, actually I can. I don't think she watches, but
Okay.
what would the question even sound like?
Okay, so basically he's kind of like he was talking to someone at his previous workplace, and what the situation was so if you can hear the cats in the back, it's insanely loud. But yeah, so he was talking to someone at his previous workplace, and what they were saying is that he was being too friendly with his female co-workers. And when he asked her, what do you mean by friendly? She said that, you're always, laughing and like busting bare jokes on the girls and ha kiki and all that type of shit. And he was like, but they're my co-workers, colleagues.
Like for me, I just said that's how I am. Like,
yeah, in general, you are like that.
Like I'm literally just friendly with every person. But at the same time, I understood like where she was coming from. Because if I was to look at my, like someone I'm talking to and I'm like, what's so funny? Like, why you man busting jokes, opening your mouth, laughing? What is wrong? Like, I'll be there like, what's so funny? But I understand where she's coming from. But then me just going like, that's how I am. But I don't know.
Personally, I don't care. I'll be honest with you.
Like I told her,
I wouldn't feel jealous if I saw her laughing with a group of guys. Like,
yeah, but like, let's say you're constantly like, you just let me look at what she's doing, and then next thing you look, ha ha ha, ha, like what's funny?
She knows where home is.
Huh?
She knows where home is.
Facts. That's what I thought as well. I'm like, facts. Like, if you have an interest in a girl, your eyes won't go anywhere else. And if she goes like, oh, your eyes are somewhere else, it's that she thinks that, he doesn't like me enough to keep his eyes on me only. And that's kind of insecure, but I don't know.
I don't know. The way I see it, I just think really weirdly, but with, like, talking or whatever, if the other person does have like eyes for other people, I mean, we're not dating, so why do I care? See what I mean? It depends how deep we are on talking, if that makes sense. Like, there's a proper emotional connection. I'm still gonna let it slide though if she is, because again, we're not dating or we haven't made it exclusive. So unless I am man enough to say to her, oh yeah, let's make it exclusive, then what do I feel jealous about? Or what am I complaining about? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's how I see it though. But what do you guys think? Like, do you think he was wrong for being too friendly with the girls in his work? Too friendly, didn't say that. Being friendly with the girls at the workplace,
Girls, actually, you say what? Because I want to hear from the girls.
I want to hear from both, though. At the same time.
Yeah, true.
I do want to hear from both. Let's not alienate our audience, But that was crazy. And tell me about the one, the other one.
Oh.
Yeah. What did she say again? That I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, like when we're on FaceTime.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She just goes like, are you going to speak? And like for me, it's more like when I'm on FaceTime with someone, I'm there to just enjoy the space with you. Like you be doing what you're doing, I'm doing what I'm doing. It's not like we have to sit there and constantly go like, like I already, like in the beginning of the FaceTime, I'm going to go like, how was your day? Have you eaten? Yeah. What's going on today? Like what are you doing tomorrow? To try and, obviously show interest because I am interested.
Yeah.
But then after that's done, for me to then force myself to go like, oh, what shoe size are you? Oh, 5? Ha ha ha. 5 is such a... Like, bro, why am I
small talk, basically.
Yeah, like, why am I forcing a conversation? Like, when we were talking, like, it literally felt like small talk, but then it gradually got to the point where, like, we're having a good time on FaceTime when we forced the conversation. Understandably, you forced the conversation and you got good out of it, but I don't like forcing things.
Yeah, nah.
I don't like forcing things. Like, I just let it flow. Like, as we're on FaceTime, I ask you this question, and this question goes on to this question, that question, that question, that question, and we have a great night. And then we sleep on the floor and...
Goddamn, they fucking already.
Well, have you ever slept on phone before?
Obviously... I think who hasn't at this point? Who our age hasn't slept on the phone with like not significant other, opposite sex? Who hasn't done that?
Yeah. No, I was joking.
Oh yeah, duh. Fuck, I forgot. Oh no, don't cancel me. What's it though? Yeah, I feel like I'm the same. Like I really do enjoy the comfortable silences on FaceTime because I don't know, it doesn't like it for me personally. It's not gonna feel awkward if it's like the beginning of you talking to somebody. Let's say it's your first FaceTime call. Obviously, you can't just be silent on the phone. That's different. But when you're already accustomed to this person, it's not every time that you get on the phone you have something to talk about. How old are we? We're not 40. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's true though, because it's only like adults who, when they call someone, it's because they want to talk about something.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And when there's nothing else to say,
just catch
they
up
get off
with
the
stuff.
phone.
Yeah.
But with us, we sometimes just enjoying somebody's company on the FaceTime is enough, you know? Do you know what I mean? It's not every time you must talk.
Like, when she said that, it just felt like I'm using, like, you have better things to do than be here with me. And I'm there like what, like that thing, I don't know, I wouldn't count it as a red flag, but maybe even an ick, I don't know. It just put me off and I'm there like, it just looks like I'm wasting your time. Like, you have way better things to do than be on FaceTime with me. Like, why are you wasting my time? Like, that's how I felt about it. So,
I get that.
What do you guys think? I don't know.
Yeah,
like, would you rather be on FaceTime silent, just do what you're doing, or you have to force a conversation?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes some people don't even have to force a conversation.
True. If the conversation flows, then it flows. Do you know what I mean?
It won't flow all the time.
But there's not always going to be something to talk about, you know? Do you know what I mean?
Literally text every day.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wait, are you a person that prefers texting or calling?
Before, like, I used to, I liked, calling, but I always text. But I like calling better than text.
Okay, why is that?
It's more like with text, apparently I sound like an uncle when I text people. Because the way I text and I type like A, it sounds different to what I'm saying to what they're thinking. Like, I go, like, someone goes like, oh, I'm getting this dress from this place. I go like, from there. But then to the other person, like, it sounds different. I don't know how to make it make sense. Like, it's, like, there's one of my friend, like, the way I text him, he goes like, fam, you actually text like an uncle. The way I say it to myself, it sounds different from the way he would translate it. So I'd rather just, like, hear the way you say something.
True.
I mean, you can still, communicate like free text, but rather FaceTime as well.
Do you know what?
No, cool.
You definitely do text like an uncle sometimes.
Thank you. See, I do. Yeah, I literally, when I text him, I'm like, oh, you want to record tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm literally like, all right, thumbs up. That's literally my emo.
Sometimes you're so formal over text, and I'm like, bro, what you did? Why are you so formal?
I'm just like, all right.
Especially when like, you know, when you tell me you're outside, instead of saying like, oh, I'm outside, you say I'm outside. It's so funny.
I don't know, like, that's literally my emo. Like, the thumbs up. I'm outside.
He does that. Instead of putting I am or I am, it's always am.
I'm outside.
It's so fucking funny.
And there's no there's no like emotion like, fam, get outside, I'm outside.
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's
just outside.
Like, people literally say I text like an uncle, which is hilarious.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Fuck, that is jokes.
You just translate that. I'm outside.
So you prefer call, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like with me, I don't mind texting, but there's something about calling somebody that you enjoy talking to I always prefer. Do you know what I'm saying? Because really nowadays, like, I don't really prefer either, to be honest. Like, I don't like to do either. I don't know, I'm very like antisocial, can't lie. I don't really want to like text people like that, and I kind of don't want to call them either, because I really enjoy my own space.
You can't be
but like when I call somebody, I've invited them into my space now. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that that's a bad thing,
sure,
but I just want time to myself. Do you know what I'm saying? So but still, if we're talking about me, like, 4 months ago before this antisocial phase came, then yeah, definitely calling. I've always been a FaceTime or like just call type of person rather than texting. Texting, you can't really get to know someone like that, or it's not as enjoyable. You're just texting. Like I feel like texting's only like, I guess, for small talk or when you first meet somebody, something like that. Do you know what I mean? But I definitely prefer calls as well, though. Yeah, man. Bruv. Speaking of that rant, I have a fucking rant on my days.
Oh yeah. I just remembered what I was gonna say.
You hoes on my phone. Nah, Jake, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna be like that. Nah, but on the road though, like, I've been getting really sick and tired of like Snapchat recently because I've been having bare people getting on to me about my reply time and stuff, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, you're an acquaintance to me. And like, I barely know you, so I don't owe you anything, I'll be honest. I know that kind of sounds like a bit sassy because like, that's what a girl would say. But like, it's true for us guys as well, you know. Like, it's not every time I'm going to be feeling social enough to text people. And it's nothing personal either. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you if you actually genuinely cared that much, you would just either double text me or call me, ask for my number, or offer a solution. Oh, I can see you're not that active on Snapchat. How about I take your number instead? Something like that.
Well, what are people saying?
Huh?
What are people saying? Like,
they just start like going off on me about my replies, isn't it? It's either they'll make a joke about it. I don't mind the jokes about it, fine, like, because, you know, it's just a joke. Do you know what I mean? But I'm talking about shit like, say, oh, I'm never gonna talk to you again. Like, you know, you don't care about talking to me because I reply late. It's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie to you, because it's like, I will still get back to you. I will never just ghost somebody. Like, eventually I'll get back to you. Even if it's a fucking week, I will get back to you eventually. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand why it's such a... You know, no one ever used to care, you know. Like, when I was younger, if I'd leave them undelivered, no one cared.
Everyone's doing their thing.
All of a sudden, like, everybody wants me, like, to fucking talk to them. And it's bare annoying because it's like... Sometimes I just don't want to talk, you know. It's really annoying. Like, it's my phone. I can generally do whatever the fuck I want to do with it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's bare jarring. Like, the amount of people I've had to remove me this week simply because I didn't reply to them. Within a day.
That's crazy.
One of them was, they texted me like, okay, like, for example, last night, and by 4 o'clock I've been removed already. And they're texting me saying they're never going to talk to me again. I'm like, bruh. What if I was at work or something? Like,
there's a celebrity out here, man.
It's bare dumb because it's like, you don't even give me enough time to reply back or anything. Like, I don't get it. Removed. Like, for what? It's actually so dumb. But that's why I'm thankful for the people in my life who do understand that, yes, I may take some time to get back to you, but I will always get back to you because I care about you. Do you know what I'm saying? And they don't make a big deal about it either. They don't take it personally. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, like, I never understand that thing where people are always like, oh, you haven't texted me or called me. Like, bro, you have a life. I never, like, I generally don't, unless you're, okay, let's say you're talking to someone, like, you know, on a talking stage. Yeah. Understandable. You know, you guys are trying to connect with each other. Yeah. But communication, blah, 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 that's a different story. Yeah. But if, like, you know, we're friends, or I know you from Snap, or I just know you from... Bro, you have a life. Like, if I don't call you or text you, like, you have other things you're doing. You're not thinking about, like, this guy hasn't texted me or called me in the past 5 hours. There's this one, like, at my workplace, one coworker, like, she's chatting to a guy. The guy hasn't texted her for, like, an hour or 2 hours. And then she's there, like, Tommy, he hasn't texted. I'm there, like, are you fucking, like, are you generally dumb? He hasn't texted me for 1 hour or 2 hours. And I'm there, like, oh, maybe he's at work. And then she goes, no, we literally just got off the phone like 2 hours ago, though.
You know, black people.
Like, and then I'm there like, okay, because we're at work, I was like, okay, let me put you in a scenario. Let's say one day we're massively busy and we're running around. And he texts you and you can't reply. Like, what do you think that translates? Like, or he goes off on you like, oh, why haven't you replied? And you've been busy all day.
How would that make you
feel? How would that make you feel? Yeah. He hasn't texted me. Bro, live your life. He hasn't texted me in 2 hours. That's crazy.
That's why you can't be too reliant on people. Like, I feel like people with attachment issues, bro, the last thing you should be doing is looking for somebody, because there's always going to be a possibility that person will leave. and once they leave, and I don't even mean leave as in break up, they have their own life. What if they leave to go do something? If you evolve your whole life around having a man or a girl, yeah, and then once they've gone out to go do something or whatever, that's why, you know, there's like jokes like you know, me when my man leaves, and it's like they're like, you know, bare crying or whatever, they don't know what to do with themselves. That's actually a real thing. Like, I used to experience it with my ex too, because we'd spend 24/7 on the phone together. Whenever she'd leave to go do something, I'd be like, damn, so what do I do now?
What do I do now?
Do you get what I mean? Because outside of college, I wasn't really doing anything other than having a girl in college. Those are the only two things I had in my life. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now what do I actually do? Like, I gotta go do something now. It's like, what the fuck do I do? Do you know what I mean? And it was the same with her. Whenever I'd leave her, what did she do? Outside of education and me, what else did she do? Do you know what I'm saying? So you generally cannot be reliant on people for your, like, not even entertainment, but just your everyday
life.
Yeah, everyday life. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to have your own life outside of this. You need to be okay if this person doesn't text you back. I don't know, man. It's not that hard, man. Just find a fucking hobby or something. I never understood it.
Even find a hobby.
Or find something
go
to watch.
sleep.
Or do something. Yeah, do something.
Like, bro, go to sleep.
You're
tired.
Yeah.
You were on FaceTime until 3 a.m. yesterday. Go sleep.
I don't get it, man.
I know.
But it's definitely, I think, with the people who get onto me about my replies, there's definitely some sort of like interest there, if that makes sense. Because if you weren't interested in me, generally you would not give a fuck when I replied.
Like,
I'll be so honest, you would not care. Unless you're just one of those people who doesn't take it personally. But it's always some sort of slight or some sort of like attack on them as a you know, as a human being when I don't reply to them in time. They take it so fucking personal, almost as if you cheated on them. And it's like, all I did was not reply in like 5 hours. Like
I would say, I'm guilty.
Jeez
I fucked up
Louise.
massively once, where I didn't text her. I can't remember what the timeline was, but let's say about 12 whole hours. She texted me and I left it there and did not message her back for at least 12 hours. And then I messaged her back, you know, going like, oh, I lied. But saying like, oh, sorry, I didn't see your message. Just texting you back.
Okay, yeah.
And then she didn't like go off on me, but like she was just like, you could have at least communicated that you were busy, and I wouldn't be like, we were talking, and I would, like, she was like, I wouldn't be on the other end going like, oh, why is he not texting me back?
Do you know what, though?
Like,
people need to understand as well that you're not always going to be able to communicate effectively every single time.
True.
You know, like, it is easy to communicate, but sometimes generally it just slips from your mind that you need to text this person and let them know you're busy because you're busy.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna forget these things happen. People do need to accept that. Like, most of the time my communication is A1. Sometimes I will actually forget to tell you, like, I'm doing something. Do you get what I'm saying? Or usually I will say like, oh, I'm gonna be doing so and so. So, you know, if you don't hear from me, this is why. But sometimes you're going to forget to do that. It's not every single moment you can... Plus, we're young. We haven't learned to effectively communicate perfectly. We are human beings at the end of the day. I mean, what do people think married couples... Okay, well, married couples, they live together. True. But people older adults who are in serious relationships, what do you think they do? You know, they don't like... Again, this is also just about having a life too. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll never take it. If someone I'm talking to, like, seriously, doesn't text me for a day, but
I know.
I don't care.
Like, I genuinely...
Clearly something has happened.
Like, literally, it's clearly something has happened, and the person has already had a conversation with you to go like, oh,
no, but even if they haven't, I don't
like,
care.
You would still go like, she's busy. And at the same time, I'm not gonna double text, going like, you know, where you at.
No, I don't mind that. Or I'll call them. I don't mind double texting.
It's just like, I would know.
Big deal.
My mind wouldn't go like, oh, she's a dickhead for not texting me.
Yeah,
back.
exactly. What?
That's the thing. My mind wouldn't go, she's a dickhead for not texting me back. My mind would go, she's busy. Someone has a life. The time, like, this is what people think. Like, people don't realize. The time that you're free, the person is busy.
Yeah.
The time the person is busy is when you're free. So when you're free and that person is busy, like, what do you, like, it's obviously it's like two things clashing. It's not going to work. When you're both free, that's when you can text like fluently and like consistently, like flow. So, but if that other person is busy and you're free, the fuck do you like? You know, you have to
And
just
that's
sit
also
tight
when you notice that they're not texting you back. Because if you were busy, would you even think about it? No,
because you're free.
No,
Like
because you're free. Yeah, because you're occupied.
Yeah.
So you literally wouldn't cross your mind at all. So yeah,
even
just touch grass, innit?
And even if like, oh, they're free and they're texting you and you're busy, you would literally have to find a little like moment where you can text them. It wouldn't. Well, no.
I feel like we've been set up to fail, man. I won't even lie to you.
What?
Like in terms of relationships, everyone has such weird expectations. Like things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like someone forgetting to text you or something, or not having the time to text you back one time. It's like, I don't get it. What? I don't know. I think we said we don't want to have this conversation on here, but I'll do a little bit of it. But fuck, I hate this conversation because it's such like a red pill and I guess a bit misogyny, but like the pain on date thing. Oh, okay.
Like I hate having this conversation because like everyone has their preference in which you would like a partner to do or you would want to do with a partner. But my thing is, just a little bit, we're not a red pill podcast, but just a little bit. My thing is, if you like someone, this is not going to be the first thing that comes in your head if you have an amazing time with someone. Is he going to pay the bill? And if he doesn't, that puts you off and throw away the perfect date and a great person you have in front of you.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you, like as an adult, because this is the first time I've been single since I was 18. So, like, as an adult, I feel so much more pressured now to pay on the first date. Because I don't know. I mean, in the UK, it's not that bad. Like, it's not like America where it's genuinely... It could be written in the fucking... Oh, no, I forgot the name of it. The Constitution. It could be written in the Constitution at this point that men must pay on the first date with how they take it over there. It's generally like... culturally
it has to be done.
There. Yeah, it has to be done. You cannot get away with doing it in America. But over here in the UK, like, most guys I've met don't care. When I've offered to pay on, like, they're like, no, it's fine. Like, they generally don't want you to pay for them. It's actually shocking. But, what do you call it? I do still feel the pressure to...
You have to.
Now that I'm older, that, I have to pay on the first date.
For me, it's like I've said, my hands up. First date, don't like to pay. Rest of the day, if we continue going on dates, I would love to pay for the rest of it. But first date, the thing is that this is like, I would say this is the first time we're seeing each other. If it goes badly, I just wasted my money on you. My friend went on a date, spent 100, and they don't speak anymore.
Do you know, my boy did that. He went on a date with an Instagram model, yeah.
Fuck off.
1 million followers. And
Fuck off.
And
that's a bad
I think he spent 400.
Fuck off.
Yeah, on the date. And it was going well, but it didn't work out, obviously. And to this day, he still thinks about it. Like, I spent 400 on that date, bro. Like,
that's a trip to Spain, France, and
he spent that on one date.
Whatever, though.
Ridiculous. I just feel like, yeah, you know, if you can't afford it, don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Thanks.
I feel like if you can't afford to pay for the person, look, let them know before the date at the very least. You know, oh, by the way, like. But then at the same time, though, how I low-key feel about it, and I don't know if this is toxic or not, I feel like you shouldn't even be dating if you can't afford to pay for the other person.
Facts.
I never used to think like that, but now that I'm older, I feel like, oh, well, you know, everyone's working or whatever. But as someone who's going to be going into uni this year, I'm going to be a student. I'm most likely going to be broke. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say I did want to go on a date. How would I be able to afford it? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I got no clue, honestly.
Like, for me, I don't know. It's just, it's not like I don't feel comfortable. Like, literally, when I went on a date, I don't like paying on first date. It literally was like a reflex for me to pay on the first date. She went toilet and I just paid, and then I thought back to her, I'm like, why the fuck did you actually pay? Like, okay, sorry, it sounds like a red pill, but I don't like paying on first date. I can pay for the date for the rest of the time we date, and even if it doesn't go well, but a first date is just like, my mind isn't like your mind shouldn't be on if he pays at the end of the day. It should be on if the date goes well, if this is a great guy, and if this can be something. If we split on the first date, I don't know. I don't understand what girls. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. Cause like, how can my friend literally spend 100, and like a week or 2 weeks later they stop talking? Someone pay for my.
Go bet that money, bro. Go to a casino and fling it about.
He lost it, bro. Like it's not even okay. Like you would like for girls, you would think that he didn't get sex at the end of it. That's why he lost the bet.
Yeah.
That's literally not the reason. The reason is that you work hard for that money, and you literally save. Or if you don't have enough, you save for that money. And you chose to spend it on someone because you value that person and you value their attention and you think that person is going to be a great person to be with. That's why you spent it. You wouldn't spend money on someone that you think that, this, like, let's say you have a business. You wouldn't spend money on someone that you think the business is literally going to crash in the next month. You wouldn't do that. But you invest because you think it's going to be something and it's going to be a great investment. So when you invest in something and then it falls through, it doesn't fall through.
Kind of point, but continue. Fuck. That's exactly what they say, but continue.
But if it doesn't fall through, it's shit. That's it. Let's end it there. But I got something to talk about. Okay, something I witnessed. Where was it? Saturday. I saw that. That's a fuck. That is so sad.
What the fuck?
Wait, send that to me.
What is that?
So I can put that on screen.
99. That's 99 billion. Holy shit.
People really try to do that chase.
What the fuck?
I beg, send that to me so I can put that on screen.
Son.
That is crazy.
What is the... Okay.
The chase method. Bro, it's fraud. It's generally fraud. I don't know. But...
So... How did he lose that much fucking money?
They didn't lose it. It's a bank. They literally will like put the money you just took out and put it back in your account. Like I don't.
So why the fuck is his shit so?
Because he took so much fucking money.
Wait, you take money in the method?
Like the method, like I think you withdraw money out.
Okay, let me just read it out. Let me read that. So this is the Chase method that everybody's doing, that Chase bank account. Yeah. So step 1, apply for a Chase card. In bank or apply online, doesn't matter. Step 2, now you should have an account number and routing number. Card should come in the mail in a week or 2. Don't worry, we don't need that. Step 3, go on Apple Store or Google Play. W.E. that... What? Nigga, Americans type so weird. I can't understand that. What the fuck does that say?
W.E. that BS code on Android. What? And let's just continue.
Okay, whatever. We don't like that bullshit called Android. Okay. I was like, what the fuck is he trying to say?
But why did he put a dot in the middle?
I don't know what that nigga trying to say. Now download Indeed or search job link.com in Safari. Make a fake resume. Tell them you step 4, make a fake resume. Tell them you landscape or you groom. W.E. What does W.E mean? It must mean something that I just don't know. Is a job profession you like? Yeah. Step 5, apply to as many jobs as you can. Step 6, when approved by the job, they will ask you to come to orientation. Some ask you, some don't. Step 7, after successful orientation, they will ask you for your routing and account number. You insert your info in the blank. Step 8, get off your ass and go put some hours in. Step 9, check will drop weekly or every 2 weeks. How is this a method? I don't know.
Like,
so how the fuck did this nigga's shit get to 99 bit?
Like, there's another. I don't think it's the same method. There's one that, like, there's like I don't understand it, but like you take a different amount of 10K is crazy. But like that nigga, we know damn well he's not gonna pay back. But 10K, you know you're gonna pay back, and like it. Oh my god.
I need to figure out. Okay, you can't even draw with. Yeah, you can't withdraw 25K without them questioning your money, lol. I don't know, bro.
I think they try and withdraw more money than they have in their account.
This shit fake though, because no bank would just give you 99 billion.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like, I know that one's fake, but the rest of them
99
though.
billion is crazy.
Imagine the bank giving you 99 bill.
How the fuck are they gonna? Where you gonna get that much cash?
Where did they get the money from?
You can't get that much cash.
You can, because billionaires do.
You can get $1 billion in cash.
Not in cash. But it's a number in your bank account.
Yeah, I'm
You're
saying.
not going to withdraw all of it at once.
Yeah, I know, but
And
like.
if you do, you're smart.
Like, how do you think someone can. Like, can a bank actually give you $1 billion in cash?
Probably not.
I don't think there's no way. They have to get a loan from different places for them.
Oh, okay.
What?
That account balance just means your account is locked to use fraud. It's not the actual balance.
Then why didn't you just put 00000 instead of 9?
Nah, but this is because like no, you're never ever going to accumulate this money in your lifetime, let's be honest. So you're never going to use this account again. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why they set it to that. So you can never use it again. Even,
Imagine.
like you still have the account, yeah, but you can't use it.
Imagine you wake up, you check your account, and there's minus 99. That's 100 billion, basically.
Yeah, that's literally 100 billion.
Imagine
You're cooked beyond.
how
Like actually seared to perfection. Bro. That shit's
you can't even
crazy.
ask a billionaire for money for you
What?
to pay
You
them
can't
off.
ask, shit, Jeff Bezos, man, you know, he's a trillionaire, ain't he? But like,
Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? What I was gonna talk about is
oh yeah, so
London. London is a place where nobody cares. Nobody actually gives a fuck, and nobody gives a fuck about anyone else but themselves. And if they gave a fuck, what?
so a nigga just posted this is like what y'all having for dinner. That's literally just cheese on a burger, yeah.
That's disgusting.
And then the top comment is, "You only have one life, bro. What the fuck is this?"
That is so much fat.
Nah, when you got no bread. In fact, literally, when you got no bread.
But yeah, in London, nobody actually cares. I was what is it? Like I was reading, I think on Quora, I was reading something like I can't remember what the title or the question was, but like it was just saying how people don't care about anything. If something happens, they just mind their business.
Yeah,
and it's a toxic thing that people just use as an excuse. If something's happening in public, they just go like, "I'm just minding my business. So what does it have to do with me?" Like that kind of thing. And then I was thinking, like that thing. Anytime something happens in public, I'm like, mind your business. But if someone's getting stabbed, you should help. Or if something bad has happened, people should help, not just go like, that's not my business for me to join that or something like that. And then I was on the bridge in Stratford. I was walking. There was a disabled person on a wheelchair, and she was like, I can't remember. I'm not gonna do the action because I don't want to get cancelled. But like, what is it? Paraplegic? I don't know.
What, as in she was
Like,
paralyzed?
Like,
Her
yeah,
legs are paralyzed, I mean.
yeah, she's on a wheelchair, but like, I don't know what to describe it, and I'm not doing the action.
What is it? Then describe the fucking action.
Like her hand,
Maybe you can.
her hand is like, I don't want to do it, man.
What?
But,
Like, oh, is
yeah.
she like fully like paralyzed?
Yeah.
So like she can't move her hands or nothing.
No, she can, but like,
But it's like the motor skills, the motor function, the hands
like
aren't
that
exactly
kind of. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah.
she was like, controlling, or
You said you don't want to do
I don't want to do it.
And I overstood it myself too, because I imagined it, right?
Like, and it's one of those wheelchairs where you can like use the joystick to move.
Okay.
And there's this like beggar on the bridge. And when I tell you, people literally don't care about beggars in Stratford.
Yeah, true.
But like she's on the bridge, and I think you know her. This woman that just lied down.
Yeah,
that
down
one.
into the.
And then she had like a container in front of her, and the woman with like the disabled person with the joystick was moving, and then she literally drove over the container where people put money into, and she didn't know.
What do you mean she didn't?
Like the disabled person didn't know. The woman that was lying on the floor just looked up like, what's going on? Why is my thing gone? And she was just driving on. Everyone looked forward and continued walking. Nobody cared. And as for me, I literally was going to work and I literally looked and I continued walking myself. Nobody actually gives a fuck
So you
about
get it then?
Yeah. And it's sad because nobody actually cares. If something bad is to happen, people barely care.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
I guess, but at the same time,
because something like that is minor. You know, you could just hand the ball.
Like you could have just stopped and go like, "Oh, there's something under your thing. Let me get it." And
check. But yeah, but nobody wants to be the person.
Nobody wants to be
that's
that person.
understandable. The fairs.
Like nobody wants to. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh, you be embarrassed for doing something like that.
Yeah, or you're just the person who's stopping the disabled. Yeah,
person,
but.
It's like there's this like kind of mentality where people are always just like mind your business. If something's to happen, mind your business. Like who brought you here? Like you have your own business to mind. Like go away. But like if stuff like that happens, nobody literally cares to just go like, oh, excuse me, you've taken something from this person, and literally it's a homeless woman and she's begging for money, and you literally and she didn't know, and she just kicked her stuff, and she was driving and I didn't even look back to see if anyone helped her to take the thing. To this day, I don't know if anyone helped her to take the thing.
Maybe.
I just continued walking and went work.
Maybe someone helped her.
Someone probably helped her.
If we see her in Stratford with a new container, then maybe no one helped her then.
I don't know.
Where'd she get the peas to buy it though? I'm joking. They don't keep all their peas in a cup or container.
It was empty, to be honest. So.
Oh, it wasn't? Oh, damn. That was not a good day then, was it? So.
Oh, fuck. Who the fuck says that's not a good day?
Nah, because, you didn't generate a lot of profit, innit? So, fuck, man, what's wrong with you? But, oh my God, bro, that's just... I got a question for you. Alright, so, would you cut 10 years off your life in exchange for 20 million?
Fucking hell.
I don't even know my answer.
Fucking hell, that's a crazy question. Would I cut 10 years? Imagine I'm not even living up to the 10 years. Like I die in like 5.
What?
Wait.
Would you cut 10 years off your life, as in your total lifespan, for 20 million?
Yeah, but let's say my lifespan was like up to 5.
Oh my God, you
Does that
fucking
make
idiot.
sense?
You're 21, it's obviously not up to 5.
Yeah, but you never know.
Lifespan is like, okay, you were meant to live 85 years. Because you're cutting 10 off, you lived 75.
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah, there you go. Same?
Yeah,
because I can't
you know why?
What?
Okay, yeah, I may live 10 years shorter, but now I can spend the rest of my life doing whatever I wanted to do.
Until I die.
Yeah.
And
So,
invest.
I mean, who wouldn't take that?
A legacy. Inheritance.
I'd rather live slightly shorter, like, because really, what's 10 years in the grand scheme of things? I'd rather live a slightly shorter life, but be able to do anything I want in it, than live a life where I'm not able to do anything I want just for an extra 10 years. What's the point in that?
It's either you die, not die young, but like, have less years and be like happy, or have more years and be not fully.
Oh, no, it's literally have more years, do less, or have less years, do more. Do you know what I mean? I'd much rather do more of less years.
And plus, I can't lie to you. When it's 80, I'm saying it. When it's 80, I'm ready to clock out.
I don't know why. I feel like I'm gonna live a long time. Do you know what I mean?
Like 80, I'm ready.
I just want to hit 100. I ain't gonna lie to
100 is great.
What?
I didn't even tell you.
What?
What is it? At my workplace, went to go see like
There was a lady celebrating 100th birthday.
100 years.
Wait, no way I guessed correctly.
Yes.
What?
It is so... I can't lie to you. Like, nobody was as gassed as I was, but I saw 100-year-old woman. And like, I was so like amazed and fascinated because like she was just like 100. She was, I think
24.
Yes. What the fuck?
She was 15 when World War II started.
That doesn't make...
That's fucking insane.
Like, bro, she literally had a torch, like a lamp torch thing, and then she was telling us like how to use it. Like, it was touchscreen, and then she was telling us like, oh, you're supposed to... Like, I'm there like, bro, you know how to... Like, you're teaching us how to use this shit. And I'm like, that's amazing. 100. I can't lie. That's one of... It's not. I'm going to make it one of my bucket lists. To see 100 years old woman, that is crazy. And then I was looking at pictures of her, like, like frames and shit, and I was like, that's mad. I saw 100-year-old woman in the flesh, and I didn't just hear it. That's so fucking cool. Like, I'm gonna put that on my CV and shit. You know
But
what I mean?
doesn't that make you like appreciate life a bit more? Doesn't that make you want to reach 100 too?
Fuck no.
First, man. Me personally, I mean, I would say I was born 2003. If I reach 100, the year would be 2103. There we go. I was going to say something stupid. It would be 2103. I was going to say 2103.
Let me not say what I was going to say.
What were you going to say? 2100.
I was going to say 3,000.
Oh, yeah. You said that last time too. You're such an idiot. I completely forgot about that.
I was going to say 3,000.
Again, have you not learned from last time? What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Dude, bro. But like, yeah, because from when I was a kid, for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to see the next century, because the way my sister gasses it up, because she was born in 93, the way she gasses up like having lived in 2 centuries makes me want to achieve that as well. So if I can live to 97, I'll be very, very happy. Like generally, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, if the Grim Reaper comes and takes me anytime like after 97, I'll be content with life, because I've seen the next century.
Sure.
I really, really, really want to see the year 2100. I just have to see that.
100.
That's an insanely long time from now. I can't even imagine what the world will be like, you know. I obviously everybody imagines like flying cars and
That
stuff.
shit's still stupid.
You know what?
There's no
If we
way.
have airplanes, of course we can have flying cars.
I don't think we can.
Yes, we can. Why couldn't we?
Like, it doesn't make sense to have airplanes and flying cars. Well, you're gonna prove me wrong.
Why?
Because it's like, okay, I mean, obviously we can have it on we can have it like you can't fly too high. There has to be a fucking floating traffic light in the air. Like Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
There has to be a floating traffic light. What else? Can't do it literally. I mean, you can, but actually, yeah, you can. I want to say you can't do it like in central London where there's tall buildings, but you can.
No, you can. There'll just be traffic laws and
traffic
some
laws.
kind of like lane system.
I mean, you can, but what's the point? I see like how, what is it called? What's his name? Elon Musk. How he's doing like an underground traveling thing. That one, I can't lie, that one is good. But it's going to piss you off because if one person fucks up, the traffic backlog will piss you off so much.
Yeah.
The traffic because it's literally one tunnel going straight.
Imagine running out of gas while being in there.
You're fucked. You know how like you're in Blackwell Tunnel, if you run out of gas, you get like £1,000 fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I forgot about that.
And like, obviously people can still maneuver that one, but it's literally one whole tunnel. There's no back and forth.
Blackwall Tunnel, all tunnels.
Fam?
Get stuck in. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. I remember my dad almost once, you know. Yeah. Almost. He cut it so close, but like, ridiculous. All that for a 1K fine. That will ruin some people's lives, you know.
Piss you off. Because like that thing that, like when I like as a kid, when I always looked at my mom and I'm like, now that I'm an adult, let me try and make this sense. Like now that I'm an adult, like when I remember my mom, like when she gets a paycheck, like you already planned what you're going to do with that money. Yeah. Like when it's coming, like, you know, you already go like, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. And then that paycheck comes and then some fucking kid wants to go to, where could I say? Not even there.
McDonald's.
Like McDonald's or some shit, or wants to get a new fucking trainers, or fucking ripped his bag or lost his jacket. Like, bro, are you really that stupid enough to lose your jacket? Like, bro, you actually, like, but it's...
This is why it's good to have a lot of money. Not a lot, like an abundance.
Just good money, man.
Enough to where, like, if anything happened, you'd be comfortable still. It's not a big deal. Do you know what I mean?
Like, for me, like, I've thought of things I want to do, but then I've said to myself, if I don't end up doing it, because, you know, it's kind of like some things just happen and that becomes your destiny. If it doesn't end up happening, I just want to be stable. That's it.
Definitely.
If I'm not stable, then I fucked up in life.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but, you know, that sounds harsh, but if I'm not stable where I go like, oh, we can, you know, do this and go this place and we're not fucking, you know, going like, oh, I can't do this, then I fucked up. Like, I didn't do well. I have to literally work hard to the minimum. That's my minimum. Minimum has to be that I have to be stable. Yeah.
That's not my maximum, but that's my main goal. I just want to be like, you know, I'm a simple person, and I don't really, as long as I'm stable and I can buy anything I want and it won't break the bank.
Like, my minimum is just, I have to be stable, stable. No, don't have to be, you know, extremely like, oh, I can help my brother make a business or I can retire my parents with what I'm doing. But just minimum has to be stable. But maximum, that's a whole different story.
You can do a lot of a salary under 6 figures, you know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Like a 60k salary is
gold.
enough. That's enough. People don't understand that. Everyone thinks you need to be a millionaire just to live comfortably. No, you don't.
Like you have to get 100k. Like
you literally don't. I know somebody
5K
who is
annually.
making, I think, like 60k.
5K annually.
Yeah.
I mean monthly.
Monthly, exactly. That's a lot of fucking money.
Just all you have to do is think. Why do I need to live in the central of London?
Yeah.
Do I
Not
really,
even central, just London in general,
like,
to be honest.
like it's just like if you're someone that come from not poverty, but like come from a low income like household, like, and then you get 60k annually, you have to think and go like, most of the shit that you're doing and you're putting in, you don't fucking need it. Like you're going to get a spa every fucking week, bro. Like,
Yeah, do you need spa every week?
like, are you dumb?
Fuck.
You're spending on. Imagine that got 60k annually.
You know what? Yeah, like I feel like
Invest.
a lot of us,
But what to though?
because I feel like a lot of us want to live completely different lives to compared to like how our parents had it.
Yeah.
When I look at how my mum or dad even were like growing up, they did not spend like bare fucking money. We're really the kind of the first generation who kind of have an abundance of money like for us, but at the same time we don't, if that makes sense. Like, sorry, I mean, there's more ways to make money nowadays, but there's less money, if that makes sense. So like, and also we've been influenced by like social media and everything and just having a soft life in general. And it's just like, not gonna lie to you, bro, but things like spa and all that, you actually don't need that to live a fine life. You think you may need it. No, you don't, because you've been doing fine without it. So you obviously don't need it. It's just something you want. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, what do I have in my life currently? I have a PS4, not even a PS5. I have a PS4. I have 2 laptops, one I barely use. I have an iPhone 12 and I have an iPhone 10 as my backup phone. That's about it.
I swear to you,
And I'm completely fine.
It's always so funny. Like when you, where they don't judge a book by its cover. If a nigga looked at you, they're gonna go like, this nigga probably has a car, probably has like, you know, like they think like if you look at someone, you always just say that, oh, their life is like this aura of something, this so. But then if you like go and talk to the person, niggas like, all I need is just a PS4.
You know what?
Like clothes.
I have a boy, he's just like that. So he will post on Snap and like if you didn't know him, you genuinely think he's living the high life. He's always posting like methods and stuff. Or he'll be posted up with niggas like with nice cars and they'll all be looking mad flashy.
Yeah.
Or sometimes he'll be the one driving a nice car, whatever. He'll take pics with design and stuff like that, yeah. But in real life, not to say that he doesn't have money, but he does not have that type of money to where you'd be thinking he'd live that type of life.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like, yes, it'll be like his friend's car or something, yeah, not his own car, because he doesn't have his driving license yet. You know what I mean? So a lot of times it will be his friend's car. He just knows how to make his outfits look a bit more flashy. Yes, he does bang, you know, the refund methods. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? But he works at a fucking just a regular like retail store.
Oh,
do you know
retail
what I'm saying?
store.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So it's like, are you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you'd think that like, oh, this guy's breaded. No, he just lives like a normal person, like everybody else. If that makes sense.
Okay, so I have a friend that if you looked at him, you could say like he would be Duke Dennis, like, but he's not. He's not.
Damn.
Like, you could look at him like this nigga gets bit too many. Most people might say, like, the stories that he would tell you, you're there like this nigga is. Let me not dick right, but this nigga is, you know, the shit. But then like, the more you're friends with him and the more you see it, he's the same as every other nigga. And it's not like, oh, he's the same as every other nigga. Sometimes you're literally up and he's down.
Yeah.
Like, you see that, oh, he's up, like, I'm here, and he's so far above. But the more you speak to him and the more like you get to know someone, sometimes you're here and he's here.
Yeah, in reality, because, you know, downfalls come for everybody. Do you know what I
Literally.
mean? Like, you're never going to be immune to it, especially when you're living in like the real world, and you're your only like financial backer, if that makes sense, it's gonna happen eventually.
Like, it's gonna happen. Like, niggas, like, the nigga, I can't lie, he's a strong ass guy. Like, a strong person with, like, because if
like
you
he's
see,
stoic.
like, fam, if he tells you the shit that's happened to him, you're there like, bro, I can't lie, I'm done. Like, this nigga, like, if he tells you you're there like, I'm done, I can't be asked. Like, if that happened,
Isn't that if it was you?
like, if it was you, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, it's like shit that happened. Like, for me, I say I'm a regular schmegular guy. But if you look at him from the outside, he's here and I'm here. But then the shit that's happened to him, I'm here and he's here. But he's a strong guy that you can see that that's why he's here. And, you know.
This is why I never assume. Actually, my boy, the same one I'm telling you about, he was the one who told me, like, because, like, when it comes to girls and how they post on social media, never let, like, what their lifestyle may look like intimidate you, or how many followers they have or something. Never let that intimidate you, because at the end of the day, they're literally just living a regular, like, the IG model that he was chatting to, yeah.
Oh, it's him?
Yeah,
Oh,
so...
okay.
Like I said, I think 1 million on TikTok, like 800k or something. No, 250k on Instagram, like, you know, bare followers and shit, yeah. She works a regular job in a restaurant and lives in Leytonstone.
No.
Yeah. Just a regular person. Yeah.
Wait, how does she have a meal on TikTok and she's still doing... I mean, to be honest,
It's TikTok.
They don't pay that much.
Yeah, TikTok doesn't get that much money unless it's free brand deals, like sponsorships. And
But she has a meal. How doesn't she get brand deals though?
no, it's not that she doesn't, but it's not like it's like
Good enough.
ludicrous amount of money. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a good amount of money. Yeah, it definitely is.
But then it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Let's not talk about that one, because like sometimes you would, like, if you look at it, she might be getting like good money, but then when people do stupid things, like, you get good money, but then what is it called? Your lifestyle is up here.
Oh yeah.
But then your lifestyle can be down here and you can still be good. And you still get this much money. But then you want your lifestyle to be up here. But then you know the money that you get. To other people, I don't know, but it's just more of opinion kind of thing.
Like, this is why, like, I know when my SFE lands, I'm not worried.
Like,
I'm not worried.
Like,
Because I barely spend money.
Why is your
so I'm not a
lifestyle
fan.
more up than, like, the money you earn? And that's why niggas are in debt.
Especially people who dip into the overdraft. My account's never even seen zero, let alone over. My account doesn't even have overdraft. Because I know it will never happen. Yeah.
You
I
don't
have
have
overdrafts.
overdrafts?
No.
I think
'Cause I know I'll never ever go into that.
I have arranged. Mine just says no arranged overdraft.
Yeah, so you don't have overdraft. Though.
Oh, then I don't.
Yeah. So, because I know, bro, it's never going to happen. Like, my account will never drop that low ever. Do you know what I'm
For me,
saying?
it's just because I know how much money is in my account and I know what I'm going to do that week. I know how much I'm going to spend that week.
The people who just spend money and don't look at their bank account because they're scared to. You have to look at your bank account. Sorry, you have to do it.
I look at my bank literally every week.
Is it?
Every 3 days I have to look at my bank account.
Every 3 days first.
Like, there's one bank that I literally don't want to check because I just leave it. And when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I'm up. But I didn't know I was up. You know what I mean? Like, I've been sending money in there and I don't check it.
Nah, fair.
And that shit's grown and I'm like, okay, I'm up. But, like, I don't know. It's like people that just spend money and you don't check your bank account and then you go to check your bank and like, when did I... your shit is on minus and you didn't know that your shit is on minus. Like, doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. That never made sense to me. When people just spend money and they forget to check their account. You spend more than you have.
Facts.
Like, if you're like, for me, when we went out, like when we went Nando's and thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you know how much you had in your account, and you know what you're gonna order.
Exactly.
Not gonna order this much of stuff.
Yeah, because you know how much you have.
Like for me, there's something like this is one stupid thing I do. When I have zero, I spend. Okay, I'm gonna quote Dave here. If some people know, some people know. Like when I have zero, I'm gonna spend 50. But when I have 50, no, sorry. Okay, when I have 50, I'm gonna fucking hell. When I have five, I'm gonna spend 50. But when I have 50, I'm gonna spend 5. Which is kind of stupid because when I'm low on money, I spend more money. Like, let's say in a week, I'm low on money and I go like, I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna buy whatever the fuck I wanna buy.
Really, I'm the opposite.
Like, I just, like, if I'm low, if let's say I have 25 in my account and I know that until I get paid, this 25 can still sustain me. But then I'm there like, this is Monday and I'm getting paid on Friday. Like that Monday until Friday, I literally wouldn't give a fuck. I'll spend that whole money up until Wednesday or Tuesday and it's done. And I'll be like, fuck it. Who the fuck cares? I'm getting paid on Friday. That mentality is so stupid, but I don't know why.
I always just keep the money in so I can have more when I get paid.
I know. But I don't know. It's just like something that I just do, which is,
I know money is earned to be spent.
It's meant to be spent.
When you're someone like me who doesn't like spending the money regardless, like, you're never going to run out of money, basically. Do you know what I mean? I'm so happy I'm like that because it seems like no one is like that. But, bro,
Like,
I hate spending money. I really do. When I tell girls that, they think it means that, I wouldn't spend money on them. No, it's not I wouldn't spend money on you.
I just not spending money.
I just don't like spending money in general. But, like, obviously for the people I love, I don't mind it. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's not like a case of, like, how do I explain it? There's nothing for me to spend money on. Do you know what I'm saying? I hate seeing the money leave my bank account. Even when it's something I have to spend money on. Yes, I'll spend the money, but I just hate seeing it not be in my account anymore. It's like, fuck, I lost money now. Yeah. But I'm happy for the thing that I got with it, but I still lost money. So it's
like, what is it? My like, when we left our old workplace like last year, like when. How do I even say this?
What?
Like when you weren't working.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like when I wasn't working as well, like when I lost my thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then like when I wasn't working and my mom was like she always asked about you and go like, oh yeah, Shaggy still at the old place. I never understand why she always asks the same question when I've told her the same, like you tell her, she asks a question, you tell her, and then 3 months later, she asks the same question, and I tell her, and then 3 months later, she asks the same question, and I tell her the exact same thing. I don't understand why she always do that, but whatever. But, like, she will ask me, oh, isn't, Shaggy still working at the old place? I'm like, oh, he left. And then she go like, oh. And then I tell her, like, I'm like, he's gotten, like, let's say, you left in August.
Yeah.
Let's say, like, in November, and I'm like, I'm on my last penny. And she goes, what about Shaggy? Like, what is he doing? Obviously asking again. I'm like, he's left. And I'm like, can you believe this guy has gotten at least 2 or 3 more tattoos with the money he's earned from the old workplace, and this nigga is still breaded up than me? How?
I just don't have anything.
Like, bro, do you know how much this nigga tells me that? How much? Wait, what? How much? Like 100 or for the like some of the tattoos?
Yeah,
like 100.
A lot of them been over 100 or around at least.
Listen, like you listen, nigga will not be working for at least 5 months, and this nigga we will spend at least 300 on a tattoo, and this nigga will still be up. Where the fuck does that make sense? Like, bro, where does that even make any sense?
Just good at saving money.
Like, well, you just spend the money and you're still up. How does that make sense?
I don't spend my last penny. That's why I never ever do that. If I can't afford it, I'm not gonna get it. If I can't afford it 3 times over, I'm just not gonna do it.
I thought of that mentality. I mean, I tried that. I've done like, oh, if I can't buy it twice, don't buy it yet. But doing like can't buy it 3 times, that was too long because it's gonna take me a while before I have that money to buy it. Fuck that. Then there's no point of me getting it. Then forget it. Like if I'm to get a computer and I'm like, oh, I need to have this amount of money, like be able to buy the computer 3 times. That's a long time ago.
For me, yeah, like when I eventually do get a PS5, there needs to be at least 1.2k in my bank account. I need to be able to afford it 3 times over. Then I'll get the PS5. Not no little 800 so I can get it twice over, because then I'll only be there for 400. What the fuck is that? True. I mean, to me, that's a lot. I could stretch that for a year if I wanted to, but...
if you actually get a high-paying job of like 60k, what are you actually gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that money. I don't know. That's why I know when I'm like an adult, even to me, 40k a year would be completely fine. Because what am I gonna spend it on? Like, what? Literally, if you were to like, let's say you were to leave uni and you were to get like a 45k annually job. Yeah. Like, wait, let me check. How much is that monthly? That's like 3.7k.
your rent, let's say your rent is like 700 or let's say even maximum
1K,
1,000.
1K. I'm still left with 2.7K. Bills, obviously, I don't know how much bills actually. Maybe
Let's say included like
200.
Yeah, let's say 1.3.
1.3K on bills.
No, I mean on like rent including bills.
Oh, okay, yeah, 1.3. Okay, so I'll be left with 2.4K. What do I do with that money? No, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, what do I actually?
It's like giving a kid £100 and you can't buy enough sweets with £100. Cause like, if you give a kid £5, they can buy like a couple sweets and they're satisfied. But you give them like, let's say you give them 50, 100. How much sweets can you buy until like you don't want to buy sweets anymore?
Nah, niggas better not let me get a full-time job, bro. It'll be a wrap.
That's crazy.
Once I start my career. Yo, don't be surprised if I'm a millionaire in 5 years.
I can bet you, like, you actually will have enough money. In, let's say even 3 years, you'll be able to get a mortgage. I can bet you that.
Yeah, I could
see it. Like in 3 years.
I would, yeah.
Bless niggas with money, bro.
So I'll probably start working probably when I'm like 20. Oh no, I forgot I have a gap year, so I'm going to be working during that. You know you get paid for that?
No, for
gap
year.
Sandwich year, yeah. Not gap year, your placement year, yeah. You do get paid on your placement. So I'll probably be like a junior. I'll probably get like 25K, 30K. Me seeing that amount of money, what would I even do with that?
You actually won't even spend
25K a year is like, that's over 2K a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over 2. That's like 2.1, 2.2K a year. I mean, a month. What do I do with 2K a month? Like, honestly, I'll buy a PS5 with my first paycheck. No doubt I'll buy a PS5. If I somehow don't have one by then, because GTA 5 is coming out. GTA 6 is coming out next year. I need a PS5. But if I somehow don't have one by then, I'll buy that. And then I guess I'll just start saving up towards a car. I guess. Like, what else is there for me to do with that amount of money, if you think about it? There's nothing really for me to do.
Like, for me,
I'd probably get more tattoos. But
I'm ready to get covered.
About it, to be honest.
Pause.
What did you just say?
I said I'm ready to get covered. Pause. But like in tattoos, that's what I mean. Like I've already thought of them. I'm just they look so sick, man.
Nah, facts. Tattoos.
Like, you can't, if you get one, you're gonna get like, you just want more.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna get bitches.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm not gonna like that to you. At Carney, the amount of times I received compliments it was either my dreads or my tattoos that was getting complimented. You know what that makes me think though? If I didn't have those two things, would I even be noticed? Like, at all? That kind of hurts me, not gonna lie. Because it's like, I mean, yeah, obviously, I guess now I know how like big titty girls feel, or girls with like a big back. If you know, they probably think to themselves sometimes, if I didn't have this, would, you know, niggas even notice me?
Yeah, but at the same time, the attention is so good that why the fuck do I even care? No? I feel like the initial attention is good, but then you get problems like, you know what I'm going through with the whole like reply time thing. And everybody wanting your attention and you don't have enough time to give it out, and it's like, oh well, you're a bitch for not texting me. It's like, bruh, why are you entitled to my... And I hate to sound like that kind of person, you know, but it has actually gotten to the point where it pisses me off. Like, it actually makes me angry. I never get angry. Like, it should never get to the point where you being mad at me for me not replying, like, it ruins my mood. That should not happen at all. It should never ruin my mood because I don't reply to you in time. Like, I always feel bad if I don't reply to somebody in time because, I don't know, I just don't want to leave someone hanging like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But so I always like come back, apologize, and I'm so sorry. That so and so. I'll explain everything, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you can only do that to someone like so many times before they give up. If that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Like, I get it. I fucked up. With what? I left Thailand on red for 5 weeks. Which one? Ford. Oh. I think there's no point of me even replying at this point. Oh, it's been 5 weeks. 5 weeks. I left, and it's... You know what you need to do? Yeah. Open it. It's open. Oh. It's been left open. No reply. Okay, then just slide up and say hi. You don't need to reply to the comment now. Just say hi. Innit? Like, I don't... Like, you know, when you open it and you feel like you're not ready to reply to the message just yet, that you reply later,
I don't open it. That's why I half swipe.
That yes, but then I will just want to hear what you have to say and then start thinking of a reply. But then I'm like,
facts.
I'll reply later, and then it gets to a point I forget.
Do you know what makes it worse too? You already know what they said. So it's like, you know, like when someone messages you, you want to see what they've said, didn't it? Mm-hmm. So before half swiping, you would actually have to open the message and reply. So this whole like long replies thing would have never happened if I never started half swiping. Because I would open the message and reply on the spot because they'd be killing me like, oh, what did they say? But I've already seen what they've said. So it's like, you know, all the curiosity or whatever was there just kind of goes now. It's like, oh, okay, well, I know what they said. I can just reply to it whenever I want.
I feel like you reply mentally.
Yeah, that happens to me.
Like you
too
just reply
sometimes.
mentally and you feel like you've already replied, but you haven't.
Yeah, there have been times where it's like, oh, fuck, how did I not text them? Or sometimes you'll go back on the chat and find your text order. Annoying. Mad annoying. Carney.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Let's talk about Carney.
So
you go first.
No. I wanted because it was your first time, so I wanted to hear like
me first.
Yeah, what do you think?
It was a great time, as you can see from my smile. It was a great time. Like my anxiety was that I wouldn't fit in because it was my first time. I feel like I would be out of place. Like even going to the station, I was out of place. Because I felt like the awkward one. I didn't know how to bust convo with no one. I was looking around. Even my dressing wasn't bad, but I had a whole bag on me, which was... I felt like I didn't need a bag. Like that bag, I didn't need it. But...
What bag did you have again? Which one was it?
It was just like the black sling bag thing.
Oh, same one. I had a black, side bag too.
I should have wore Crocs, to be honest, but
yeah,
I haven't still washed them.
Same.
Like my shoes, I still left them.
I should have worn
niggas
Crocs.
stepped on my shoes so much.
Damn,
but... You know, arriving at Carney, it wasn't bad. Had some drinks on the train before we got there. We did a little bit. But and then as we were going, I was with the people, and the people, you know, all good, all calm, all lovely, and everything. And we're just going. They were trying to get to the front. I don't know why they were trying to go all the way to the front. Like we were at some good parts as well. Like we got to a part. Like we got
I remember that. Yeah,
we got to a good part, and we're seeing like. You know, niggas dancing and the truck that was next to us was a good truck, good music and good everything. And this niggas wanted to keep...
Yeah, they wanted to keep pushing up.
And I was like, fuck it, let's keep pushing.
Yeah, it did.
Next thing, I think at some point, I drank a bit more and the shit hit me.
Yeah.
And at some point, I don't know where the fuck this nigga went to. This nigga disappeared. I don't know where he was. When he talks about his experience, I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So when he talks about his experience, I have no idea what the fuck he went through. So whatever he says, I'm literally shocked. But because we kind of kept this until we got to the podcast and stuff. But when I lost him, I was with some other guys and they were still pushing on forward. And I'm just looking behind to find him. I was wavy and I couldn't know. I didn't I could not find this guy. I looked back. He vanished. If they didn't say that, oh, you know, where's OJ? I would have not known you left. I would have just continued pushing forward. I was gone.
Oh man.
But I just kept pushing with them. I met some people, like, when I'm drunk, I'm free. That's my thing. Like, I just feel free. Like, I can chat to anyone. I can literally go up to anyone and chat to them. But naturally, I wouldn't go up to someone and just chat to them. But I was just seeing people and I was like, I saw some guy with a Nigerian, Lanya. I was like, Nigeria boy. He was like, Nigeria boy. We just shook hands and I just went forward. It's just a vibe.
That's literally how Carney is, man. You'll have a 5-second interaction.
Like with someone. Like such a great vibe. But we're pushing forward.
It's so funny.
And then it got to a point where while they were pushing forward, people, like, if they went forward, people would just, like, close the gap.
That happens a lot.
When they close the gap, I see the people in front, I'm like, whatever, I'll catch up to them. Next thing, like, just looking around or, you know, just observing the scenery or wherever. I just look around, next thing, they've gone a bit further. I'll still catch up. Look around, look at some girl twerking on some guy. Look forward, niggas were gone. When I tell you I could not find, I was by myself and I could not see anyone. And as I was by myself, I was like, you know what? What else am I supposed to do? Just continue pushing forward. And before that, I had like, rum punch. You weren't even there. I had a rum punch. This woman was dashing Ray nephew inside.
Oh my God.
You know, like, you know, in the bar where they shake she was shaking inside. That one threw me off. So that's why I lost them, because I was wavy as hell. But I lost them, and I was just there vibing. I was dancing, doing like little, what's it called? A Latin hip dance. I don't know, Spanish. I don't know, whatever. Might just.
It goes at the Dominican.
Like, I was just doing this. That was my whole dance. Next day, my hips was hurting. That to the side. But I was just like dancing. Catch a couple wines. Let me just say something. This is, I don't know why the fuck she did this to me, but caught a wine. Is it only me? But you catch a wine, you get a boner. No.
I think that's just you.
Oh my God, fuck off. Why did I just do that?
But like, whenever I catch a wine, I never got a boner once.
I got bricked up as fuck every time.
Only
every time I got bricked up.
Only on the first day, but that's because she was like stupidly thick, and I was with her for like a good like 15 minutes. This one girl.
Oh my God.
Because like me and my boy, like they were friends. If that makes sense. Like the two girls we were with, they were friends. We were friends. So we just stayed with them. Do you know what I mean? For a bit.
Oh, the Sunday one?
Yeah. And yeah, man, just so yeah, that one cool, fine, yeah. But like every other wine that I caught though, no, like then my shit never went.
My shit went up every time. And then when I finished, my shit was still bricked up. But you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it from my pants that I was bricked up. My shit was up. And then it got to a point where I was walking. I was just walking. So a woman water sprayed my dick.
Oh, tough.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a fucking creep.
Tough.
I was like, oh my God.
What?
Like, cause she water sprayed my dick. And I was like, am I the weirdo that girls talk about? Cause like I was wavy, and she literally was, and I was like, you know, what the fuck, like, why you water spraying my dick? I continued moving. They were laughing. I just continued moving. But and then whatever, that one happened. Went forward, caught a wine with oh my God.
The fact that you remember all these, I don't think I've ever seen one.
I was with her for a second, and I'm pretty sure she felt my shit on her, because I was rock solid hard. And I was pressing against her. Let me not get too much, okay? Let me not get too much. But I was rock up against her, and I was holding, hey, the Lord cross Christ. But I was rocking up her the whole time. Not the whole time, but I was with her for a solid second. If I lost her, some guy tried cut in front of me. He couldn't grab one. I went in front. I grabbed it back again. Rekindled that. And I did all of that. And all good. Continue going to the front. Continue catching wines in the front. One thing that happened that I say with my chest that, you know, I'm still that guy. I always say I'm that guy, but, you know, when you get out there and you try to be that guy, but you're not that guy. I caught a wine from a white girl. She was twerking on my shit. And she looked back. And she continued.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh my God. She looked back, and then she looked at me. I looked at her. I was like, and then she looked forward and she continued. I was like, think, fuck, I'm that guy. I was like, thank God. Because if she said no, I would have cried. I would have cried. Because like she just looked back and she looked at me. I was like, and then I looked at her. She was like,
but
okay.
it's nothing personal.
I know it's
like,
nothing.
I've been turned down. It's not really.
I guess
just
not.
Find the next one, innit?
But she just looked forward and then she continued. And then I moved on to the next one. And then the next one, another amazing one that I caught was one of the, I don't know what they call them, the mascot ones. She was doing her shit. Do my salsa dance, rocked up in front of her.
He danced to one of the people in costumes.
Like, rocked up in front of her, caught my shit. And because they were, like, they weren't wearing, like, you know, stuff. And I felt her skin nyash. I felt the skin nyash, and I was like, that's amazing ass right there. And some nigga looked at me like, my guy. And I was like, yes, thank you very much. And then I just moved forward. Just kept moving forward. Got to a point where one girl, a girl was twerking on another guy. They were friends. And she was twerking on another girl. And then I wasn't really going behind her. I was just standing behind her. And then I was moving forward, you know, like, you know how people were just moving forward and backwards. And then she thought I was catching a wine with her. And then she was like, excuse me, no. I took that on the chest and I was like, okay, you know, sorry.
Yeah, the ones that are doing it on their friends, I never ever got up to them.
I was just behind her. And then she was like, no. And I was like, okay. I just moved forward. And all of that happened. I don't know.
Actually, no, nothing.
I saw like 2 TikTokers there. I saw there's this one guy, this Jamaican guy, like he does a Jamaican accent kind of. If I see a TikTok, I'll know who he is, but I don't know his name at all. I saw him. That's pretty much it. I don't know. That's it. At the end, some girl was she was like, can I use your phone to call? She didn't know her friend's number, but she knew her mum number. And then she was saying, can I call my mum to call my friend's mum to call my friend? And I was like, that connection is not going to work. So you want to call your mum so your mum can call your friend's mum so your mum's friend can call your friend. And your friend is at Carney. And you think she'll pick up the phone. And she was just on the phone and then she was just crying, I'm so sorry to be like this. And I was just like, bro, I'm lost, I'm by myself, hurry up, pass my phone and let me fucking go. Like, you know, feel sorry though, but you know, she was just taking a while, but whatever. And then, yeah, I found these guys, saw one friend from church. I shook his hand and he was like, what do you tell your mom? Where do you tell your mom I was going? I was like, I was going out. He was laughing, I was laughing. We just went out.
So you didn't actually tell your mom you were?
No, I just said I was going out.
And I was under the impression she knew.
If I told her, I don't know what she would have said, but I would have still gone if she had said whatever. But it's just I can't be asked for the continuous like.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm like whatever. So I just said I was going out.
The fact that you even remember everything that happened is insane. My mind is a blur.
That's why.
The cardiac.
Like I rate it at 8. Like a coworker, because when I was going, like she's Jamaican. I was just talking with her and like she's a manager. I was talking with her and I was like, oh, you know, I'm going Carney, da. She was like, you know, just be yourself. It's all good. Tell me how it goes. And I told her, I was like, I rate it 8 out of 10. It would have been like a 9 or 10 if I was wavy more than that. Like we're walking from 12 to 6. That shit faded. I wish I had more drinks. That rum punch hit me, but I wanted more. But it was all good. Loved it. Would I go next year? Definitely, but after pre-game, get a bottle of Henny, mix up with some stuff, have like 3 bottles, like, you know, maybe this would be crazy to have 3 bottles of this, but like just have drinks on me. I want to be wavy as fuck. But yeah, if you went Carney, tell your story. How was you? How were you? I mean,
trying to remember. I'm not like, honestly, like I thought it would stay with me by the time we recorded, but I have not thought about it, surprisingly. And it's funny because I really enjoyed this year as well. But like,
wait, how did you man depart? Like, did some girls drag you off or what? You can't remember.
Nah, wasn't it because we were pushing up and we got separated?
Yeah, but I don't even remember where you got separated from.
I barely remember where the fuck it happened, to be honest.
But what happened when you got separated? Anything interesting?
Man, I'm trying to remember. Because I'm thinking, how long were we separated for? Okay, so yeah, caught a few wines.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I remember there was a moment like near the bridge, right before we got to the bridge. Bare people were shoving and there was this like tall like Sudanese guy. Yeah, he was tall, probably like 6'7", 6'8".
Damn.
He was fucking tall as shit. He was dancing, vibing or whatever. Obviously because people were pushing though. I think he got pushed into this one like short bad man type guy, innit? And he definitely had Napoleon syndrome. Because oh my god, he backed out a knife on him, you know? Yeah, and he tried to stab him for what?
Damn.
What? And then the Sudanese guy, obviously because he's like African, he wants to fight him, innit? And then everyone's telling, no, don't, just run away, just run. Like, it was mad. But yeah, after that, then the guy came next to me, the guy who had the knife, and then people started pushing again. And I'm thinking, hey, nobody pushes me onto this fucking guy, I swear to God. Anyone pushes me onto this guy, my life is over. Because he was chatting, what, people that push the kid, yeah? Nah, some of you just want to get wet up, like, this is not, he was just chatting bears, and I'm like, nigga, like, yo, like 5'6", sharp.
Damn.
I know, but like...
Wait, did he even look like remotely, like, scary at all?
No.
Just regular guy.
Not regular guy. Like, yeah, you can tell. I wouldn't even say you can tell he's on road. He just looks like a typical, like, you know, UK black guy. Tracksuit, braids, do you get what I'm saying? But, like, nothing that gives off, like, oh, yeah, he's, like, a bad man type of nigga. Do you get what I mean? But, that happened. I barely remember anything. I actually hate that so much.
Any interesting girl?
Okay, yeah, but can I talk about that on the pod though? That's what I'm thinking.
Like how bad is it?
I mean, no, it's not bad or anything, but like, it's just like, what if they watch it one day? I'll talk about them. Do you know what I mean?
Where you gonna find us? You ain't gonna find us, so you know.
Fair enough, but yeah, met one guy. This is after you left. This is way after you left. Yeah.
Oh, this was after club time. Or...
Nah. I didn't go to the club, remember?
Oh yeah.
But this was like literally just after you left us. We went to go find food, didn't it? And what'd you call it? Ended up at this like this little like, what do you call it? Like a food hut or something, a station or whatever. I don't fucking know what it's called. It's Caribbean one, innit? And then I wanted to get food, but it was only like literally the only thing that was left was rice and chicken. Not even like rice and peas, just white basmati rice and jerk chicken. That's it. And that was £10. But these are hungry, so like, cool, whatever. So we're all chilling there, just, you know, like waiting for our food or whatever. I didn't get nothing because I'm not that hungry. Like, I'm not that hungry. But what you got? These two girls approached us, yeah. One short, like, brown skin type one. Other one was like a bit taller, brown skin. And they were, I can't even remember how the interaction started. I think they started chatting to my boys, yeah. I was standing with, do you remember the nigga with the cane rows that went into like singles? So he had cane rows and then it goes into twists at the back. Do you remember him?
What was he wearing?
I think it was a black t-shirt.
Was he wearing a hat?
Nah, he wasn't wearing a hat. That was the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's it called?
He got so many. Oh my god.
Oh
my
were
god.
you there when he got the two girls?
Oh my god.
Quickly, I'll get back to it, yeah, but what do you call it? So we were chilling, yeah, like sitting on the wall. These two girls came up to him, like I think they were like Latino or something. Nah, they weren't Latino. Fuck. One was brown skin and the other one was like light skin or something like that. But they weren't from here. They were from a different country. They came up to him and they were like, yeah, you know, we like you and we want you. Like, not like, oh, my friend likes you, dude. We like you. That's insane. And they were just on him and everything, just like raising him up and shit, like whispering in his ear and all that.
Wait, which was it after?
What?
Like this was it when we're by the station?
When we were on cancel. Do you remember the fight that broke out in front of us?
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what's it? Yeah, so and then when they were leaving and shit, they were like, okay, like, oh, we're here until like I think Thursday. Yeah, and we would like to see you before that. And then they both kissed him on the cheek and walked away.
That's crazy.
Not gonna lie to you. At the end of the night when we were we were giving out the awards, like, okay, he scored the most, yeah. He won. I don't care. In my head, he won, bro. Like, I don't care how many wines or how many numbers you got. Nothing can beat two girls coming up to you and doing that. Nothing can beat that. I don't care. Shit is insane. He moved like I think 2 girls, but the rest were just girls coming up to him.
That's first, not to be rude, but I don't like, you just give me baby face, that's it. But he got like girls were just coming up to him. I don't know what aura he had.
I don't know what.
I don't know. Maybe he's like a rapper or something. Like people know, but they were just coming up to him. Up. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, girl, coming up to me. That makes sense, you know. But what do you call it? So yeah, so these 2 girls like came up to us. I think they started. Remember the tall guy with the cane rows, the brown skin one. Yeah, they started talking to him, and who else was with us? The other guy with the hat, white t-shirt. Yeah. They started talking to them. Yeah, and what do you call it? I didn't. No, they also started talking to my boy with the cane rows, dark skin one. They started to. I don't remember why I did. I'm trying to remember why. I don't remember what the convo was about because I was out of it, man. I was so out of it. The guy that I was just telling you about was next to me. Yeah, we were just talking. The girls were behind us. I think they were asking. Yeah, they were asking about me. Like, yeah, you know, we like your boy with the dreads, but like, how old is he? And then what's it? The one came was like, oh yeah, he's 42. 42. And they're like, he's not 42. Don't lie. And everyone was like, no, he's 42. I'm so out of it. I'm literally I'm not hearing any of this, you know. I'm not hearing any of this shit. It was only told to me later, but what's it? Thingy. Then, what'd you call it? Oh yeah, then I finally overhear something. I heard her describing my tattoo, this one. She's like, oh yeah, you know, Africa tattoo, sun rays. Yeah, I like that. And then I turn on, I'm like, let me look at the camera. What are you talking about, me?
And the thing is that you can, like, cause you wear wavy, you can see like your wavy face just going like, you're talking about me, and you look so drunk as hell.
Oh my god, bro. No, do you know what's funny? I think I was sober. Yeah, I hadn't drunk in hours. Yeah, I was sober.
Oh.
I just think I was sober, but I wasn't there presently, if that makes sense. I was deep in the whole night at that moment in time, because that's the first time we actually got to just chill for like the past 2 hours. So we were just standing there. I'm just taking in everything. The street was absolutely trashed as well. Like, the scene just looked mad. It looked like it was out of the purge or something.
I can't lie to you. I feel like you probably would have seen me on so many snaps and stuff.
And there was some there was what do you call it? Oh yeah, just before that we walked past the dead guy too. Yeah, I forgot. You know what? Actually, I don't think he died. But at that moment in time, he was dead. Like, police were trying to resuscitate him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant there was just a dead guy on the street.
Nah. He was lying on the street and police were trying to resuscitate him. Young, light-skinned boy with braids. Like, I'm assuming he got stabbed or something. That's peak, though. But he's probably not dead because I haven't seen his face on that and, like, the people that were confirmed dead. So I think he lived, obviously. But what'd you call it? Yeah, and then what'd you call it? So I started, you know... The Rizzler, what can I say? No, I'm joking. But I started, you know, just, you know, actually, I remember what the fuck we spoke about. Damn, my memory's terrible, man. Look, all I remember is that we spoke, and it went well and everything. And then the other one, like her friend, was on my boy, and what'd you call it? We found out that they live in Nottingham, and we're obviously both going Nottingham, so. I'm still talking to her though. Like, we still text. Like, she got my number and everything. I got her number. We still text. So, is this how I think it is? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, yeah, but what's it? That went well.
Yeah.
Oh, memory's so bad. The guy I was just talking about. Yeah. Like, bro, do you know what I hate? Yeah, I hate that I barely remember anything from Carney because so much more happened, but I barely remember anything. It's like even the conversation I had with that girl, I could not tell you what the fuck we spoke about. After her pointing out my tattoo and me saying, "Oh, you're talking about me," I can't remember what we spoke about. Honestly, I don't remember. But I don't fucking remember. I don't remember. Did anything else happen that I remember though? Not exactly, no. I don't know. It sucks that I barely remember Carnival. I just remember how it made me feel, if that makes sense. Like, Carnival was lit, cause to me,
great time.
It was great. Bare people were saying it was dead this year. Compared to last year, yeah, I see what they're saying.
What's different about it? Like, what's more better?
Well, I feel like it wasn't as crowded, you know. Not gonna lie to you.
Last year was...
Yeah, last year did not feel as crowded as this year. I don't know what happened this year. Also, the floats ended pretty early this year. I wouldn't even lie to you.
Is it?
They ended early. Compared to last year, they ended early.
Like, I was like, because I think I was at literally the first truck. Like, I was walking and I think I was at the first truck. And when that one ended, I was like, what the fuck do we do now? Like, when man was saying, "Oh, thank you guys for coming. Great time. See you next year." I was like,
to the time at what?
Like, what the fuck, bro?
And that's when I called you, innit? I called you right when the floats ended.
I had to go, like, fam, it's just insane. Like, how many people were in that place?
I know. Do you know, when we lost you, yeah, or should I say, like, yeah, when, you know, the two groups got split up, when those guys that you were with came back here and I didn't see you and I was like, "Oh, where's so-and-so? Where's Tommy?" And then they were like, "I can't, like, we lost your boy. Like, you don't know where." I was expecting them to say, like, "Oh, yeah, like, he's, you know, back there." No, just, they don't know where the fuck you are. I was like, no fucking way this guy's... You know what? Part of me was just thinking, I bet he just went home. I did not know you had the fucking time of your life when you were coming. I had no clue. Oh my days.
I feel like I don't know if there was I don't know, like at the back of my mind, I felt like at some point when I was sober, I was like, could I actually just dip home? But then I was like, why the fuck would I go home? What's the point? Like, it was such a like low percent that I would want to go home, but I was like, why the fuck am I go home? But like the one thing that made me just feel like, what is it called? Out of place, a noob, was after. When everything finished and I was looking left and right and niggas were getting snaps and numbers, I was just there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I kept telling you to approach. You know,
you know the thing?
Caught wines. No, wines don't mean anything, bro. That's what happens after.
The one thing that I've like, maybe I feel like I'm making an excuse is like every guy has gone up to every girl in that whole thing.
Yeah.
But
it's a numbers game, innit?
Like, what difference does it make if I'm to go up to a girl and get her snap?
Alright, so on the day, I feel like it's the looks that matter, but everything after that is purely your personality. Do you know what I'm saying? Your personality is kind of what keeps you there. Carnival is very superficial. Like all everybody cares about there is basically how you look. Not gonna lie, like especially when it comes to catching wines. I can't tell you the amount of times that I caught a wine. The girl would not even fully turn around to look at my face. She'd semi-turn around, see my hair, and that was enough.
That's enough.
Oh, it's a dreadhead, it's okay. What if I'm fucking ugly as shit? Oh, man. And I know they couldn't see my face because my hair was slightly covering my face. From the angle they looked at me, my hair was covering my face. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Carnival was mad superficial. Basically, anything goes like those 2 days of the year. Do you know what I'm saying? And your looks play like a big role in it, but anything after that, like any of the snaps or numbers that you got, not gonna lie, a lot of them will fall off.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of them I don't even chat to you. but it's crazy because on the day they were like, I met my carnival husband, this and that. They're bare gassing your thing, talking about how good you look and this and that, and then you talk to them for like a day or two after Kanye and that's it. You know, it doesn't go anywhere.
Like, it's just,
see what I mean? It's silly, but some of them, or like, you know, you'll still talk to or whatever, but what they like about you is your personality. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know, that'll keep you there.
There was one, you know, your friend with the cane rose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when we finished and he went up, like, because he was just everywhere.
He was striking that day, man.
Like, fam, he was shooting so many shots. He got some. I mean, like, he's him. Like during that night, he's like him number 2. Other than the other guy.
I gotta tell you, do you remember the Dominican thing that came up to him in the beginning?
Yeah.
So he went on a date with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what'd you call it? The date went very well, and long story short, they fucked.
Fair.
Calm, actually, like calm. He got something out of that. Do you know what I'm saying? But he told me that every other like girl that he spoke to that day, like
nothing.
Yeah, nothing really, to be honest.
But when he went up to one girl, she was just like, no. Like when we're going up the hill, and she just said, not in a like not a chance at all. Like he went up to her, like she.
What the white girl?
White girl.
At the end when it was really dark.
Yeah, like at the end we're going up the hill, and like she had like, what is it called, curls.
Yeah, what, like blonde.
Yeah.
And like, she was like, what did she say? She said you have to be a millionaire or something.
Like I don't know. Like she was like, just not a chance. Just back the fuck up.
Yeah, she was like, no, not a chance.
Not a chance.
And then she explained that her mama has to be a millionaire.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she said.
For me, I thought I heard like not in a million years or something.
No, she said my man has to be a millionaire. That's why.
Keep digging.
And it's like,
I mean, to be honest, she can't find. She's good looking, to be honest.
I kind of hate that. That's like how things are. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be shit as a person. As long as you're good looking, you'll get picked.
Looks always
kind of wild.
Looks always dominate. In the beginning, looks always dominate.
Like, I don't get it. How can you, man, just want a wife who only looks good and that's it? Like, I can't believe that, bro. That's actually wild to me, you know? I can't imagine dating someone who they just look good. I can just fuck you. What's the point?
I feel like it's just like kind of for guys, it'll be like a trophy thing.
Why do you want a trophy, man?
I don't know, so you can
Deeply
show
insecure,
off.
deeply insecure.
Like
You're
it's
bare
just
insecure, bro.
more of a level. Like if I had, let's say, a person as good looking as Thames, but don't have anything common shit personality. But then niggas go out to it, go like, fam, your girl is like, I would wanna be you.
Really?
Like that feeling of people going like, oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
give a fuck what people think
Same.
about my girl, I'll be honest with you. Don't care. Literally do not care, bro. Date whoever I want, honestly. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's who they are as a person. If there's one thing that I've always bragged about to people when it comes to who I'm dating, it's always the person's personality. Like, as in, like, when I brag to people about, like, my girl, yeah, if I'm dating someone, I always brag about their personality or things they're interested in. Yeah, looks will come into it, obviously. Like, I'll be like, but it won't just be, look how sexy she is. It'll also be like, bro, she's so intelligent, like this and that. So I value that so highly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't just be, oh yeah, she's got a big back, that's it. Like, what the we don't get along there, so what's the point? I couldn't do that, man. No, I could not do that shit.
Yeah. Great time at Carnival, man.
Nah, definitely. I wish I could remember more, though. Don't worry, next year, we got next year again, man. We'll run it back and that. But yeah, thank you for watching this episode. We're gonna end it here. It's been a long episode.
Almost 2 hours.
We just had a lot to talk about. There was no introduction, but if you made it this far, if you somehow made it this far, yeah, then you know, go ahead and drop us a like, because you clearly enjoyed the video. You made it this far, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we will see you in the next episode.
Alright. Oh, it's not.